President Trump is making headlines again with a looming deadline set to dramatically reshape global trade. Get ready, because new tariffs could soon hit the American economy. Welcome to a critical moment in U.S. and global economic policy. President Donald Trump is once again front and center, pushing a high-stakes trade agenda with a significant deadline, July 9th. This isn't just another political announcement. It's a firm ultimatum to key trading partners, threatening a new wave of tariffs that could impact everything from the prices you pay at the store to the stability of international markets. For Americans, understanding what's happening with this Trump news is vital. The core of this unfolding drama revolves around trade deals. President Trump has demanded that numerous countries finalize new bilateral agreements by Wednesday, July 9th, or face substantial new import duties. While his administration reports successful deals with nations like the United Kingdom and Vietnam, critical negotiations with major partners like the European Union and India have reportedly reached an impasse. Starting Monday, his administration began sending formal letters to countries outlining the new tariff rates set to take effect as early as August 1st if no agreement is reached. We're looking at a baseline of 10% on most imports, with some nations facing duties as high as 70%. Adding another layer of complexity, President Trump has explicitly threatened an additional 10% tariff on any country aligning with what he terms the anti-American policies of the BRICS bloc. This aggressive stance underscores his America First trade philosophy, prioritizing U.S. economic interests above all else, even at the risk of escalating global trade tensions. For Americans, this Trump news means potential shifts in import costs and international relations. This trade push comes on the heels of another major legislative victory for the administration, the passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill. Celebrated by the president, this comprehensive tax and spending package has drawn both praise and significant criticism. Proponents hail it for trillions in tax cuts, primarily benefiting businesses and offering new deductions for tips and overtime pay. However, critics, including Democrats and the Congressional Budget Office, argue the bill comes at a steep cost, including substantial cuts to vital programs like Medicaid and food assistance, projecting billions added to the national deficit over the next decade. This duality of policy, balancing tax relief with social program cuts, remains a contentious aspect of recent Trump news. Beyond trade and fiscal policy, President Trump has been active on various fronts. Executive orders signed in 2025 have addressed everything from enhancing cybersecurity and promoting drone dominance to streamlining the nuclear energy industry. He's been seen at 4th of July celebrations, engaged with the press, and held meetings with world leaders, including Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, amidst ongoing discussions about a Gaza ceasefire. This consistent stream of Trump news keeps the political landscape constantly shifting. However, the administration's approach has not been without controversy. Reports have emerged detailing the opening of new migrant detention facilities, referred to by some critics as concentration camps, alongside threats of mass deportations even for American citizens born in the U.S. This highly contentious aspect of Trump news sparks intense debate about civil liberties and immigration policy. For American investors and consumers, this deluge of Trump news creates a landscape of both opportunity and uncertainty. The aggressive trade tactics could boost domestic industries but potentially lead to higher consumer prices on imported goods. The big, beautiful bill might stimulate certain sectors while impacting social safety nets. The president's direct and often confrontational style continues to define his administration's impact, ensuring that every piece of Trump news resonates far beyond Washington. As the July 9th deadline approaches and the effects of new legislation unfold, the true long-term consequences of these policies will become clearer.